He looks mean, but I bet he's always smiling behind that mouth plate.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Cyberverse Warrior class, SOUNDWAVE. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up top here, we got SOUNDWAVE, and I do quite like the design for him. I think it looks quite cool. Down here we have SOUNDWAVE with the Laserbeak Blast. His name is SOUNDWAVE. Other Decepticons here on the sides. He is a Warrior Classic and Hero Class, a Warrior. On the bottom, words, things, barcodes. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, things, things. And all you need to know is he is a calculating spy. And that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have SOUNDWAVE, and here he is in his vehicle mode, and he's just a blue armored truck deal type thing going on here. And let's get into this here so we can take a look at the details. Paint-wise, there's not a whole lot to talk about. A little bit of mold detail here on the hood. That kind of looks like his chest. The only paint is really just the windshield and the windows there, just painted in black. A little bit of red right there on the cannon, and that's pretty much it. Now, if we move to the back, we can see what will be his robot mode chest, and we do get a little bit more paint here. We get some black, some yellow. You can see his little buttons there, also painted in yellow, so a little bit more paint for what will be his robot mode. But that is pretty much it. There is the top. There is the bottom. He rolls pretty well, as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. And for comparison, here he is with the robots in disguise, SOUNDWAVE. Here he is with Cyberverse Warrior Bumblebee. Here he is with Warrior Class Optimus Prime. Here he is with Warrior Class Shockwave. Here he is with Warrior Screamer. Whoosh. And here he is with Warrior Class Megatron. So, there you go. So, that is basically it for the vehicle mode. It's decent for what it is. Could have used some more paint, obviously. Could have used a lot more paint, but I don't know. It is what it is. But let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's get a good spin out of him. So, transformation is quite simple. We just come down here. When we come to his arms, just untab them from underneath. Take these whole sections here and just swing them up. They will clip into place. Untab the form. See, this tabs in right in there. Swing that up and clip that into place. And we can just bring his arms down right there. And we just untab this section here and flip out his legs like so. And we can split the legs, and this whole assembly will just swing over and under like so. Tab in right there. And we got pretty much his whole body done here. And we get a pretty cool little head reveal. I do quite like this. You just open up this panel here and then just swing all this around, and there's his head. Peekaboo! There you go. You don't want to swing this all the way around yet because that will activate the gimmick, but there you go. And I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. Of course we're done. It's a very simple transformation. So there you have a SOUNDWAVE in his robot mode. And I do like this design for SOUNDWAVE. I think he actually looks pretty cool, in my opinion anyway. But that's getting closer, so we can take a look at that head sculpt. It's a very nice head sculpt. Again, I think it looks pretty cool. Red for the eyes there. You just have gray there for the mouth plates. And those side pieces there. Again, you got the chest. Pretty well painted. You got the yellow there. You got some gray on the shoulders. Get a little transparent pink that peeks out there. That's for the gimmick. Again, little buttons there picked out in yellow. Unfortunately, none of the detail here on his forearms is picked out in paint. Again, not a whole lot of paint to speak of on this figure. And turn him around. You can see he's got the hollow legs. And does have a bit of a backpack going on there, you know, just due to the gimmick. So, there you have that. So, as far as articulation goes, the head does not move. That is fixed into place. Unfortunately, the shoulders are on the ball joint. They can do a full 360. Can move in. Hey, you stay. Can move in. Hey! Can move in and out. You do get 90 degrees of a bend at the elbow, and that is it for the arm articulation. Nothing at the waist, just due to the way he transforms. The hips are on a ball joint, so legs can move forward, that far, back, that far, outward. You can do the full splits. You can also get rotation right up there at the ball joint itself. The knees, you get full range of movement there due to the transformation, and that is pretty much it. So now let's talk about his gimmick, the Laserbeak Blast. And to do that, it's even weirder when it's done all monotone like that. That's just weird, but anyway. To do the Laserbeak Blast, what you're going to do is you're just going to rotate the shoulder cannon section over just a little bit more, and boom! Laserbeak just bursts out of his chest like an alien from that movie about the alien. I forget what it's called. It's about an alien. The alien comes out of the dude's chest. The alien movie. For those of you who take things literally, that's a joke. That's a joke. Yeah, alien. Yeah, alien. But I know there's somebody already typing, the movie's called Alien, EmGo, the movie's called Alien. Anyway, jokes, people, jokes. But anywho, let's getting close here on Laserbeak. And Laserbeak is done in all transparent pink plastic here. They just painted his beak in silver, a little bit of red there for the eyes. And he actually is not badly detailed, you can see. He actually has some little, like, the way this is where my tongue stops working also. The way they detailed the wings to make it kind of look like he's swooshing, like he's flying out of there. It's actually kind of cool. Would have been nice if they fully painted it, but, you know, why not? There you go. So you got Laserbeak just jutting out of his chest like that. And to reset it, you just bring this over a bit. Then you can just push Laserbeak back in. Push him back in so he clicks into place. And the chest just flips up on its own. So there you go. There you have the Laserbeak Blast. Booyah! That's kind of fun. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with the robots in disguise, Soundwave. Here he is with Warrior Class Shockwave. Here he is with Screamer. Here he is with Megs. Here he is with the Bumblemeister. And here he is with Optimus Prime. So, there you go. So there you have Warrior Class Soundwave. You know, I mean, like all the figures in this line, he's not the greatest thing in the world. He's definitely one of the better figures in this line, I will say. Because he's not completely hindered by his gimmick, so, you know, his arms and legs actually move, you know. Would have been nice if he had a neck joint, but hey, you know, at least his arms and legs can move. He has shoulders, elbows, and knees, which is more than a lot of these figures in this line has. So, you know, hey, you know, silver lining. So while not the greatest figure for what it is, for what it's intended to be, it gets the job done. But like I said in all of these videos, you know, these are not for everyone, definitely not intended to be. And every time I review one of these toys, pretty much the same thing always happens in the comment section. There's always somebody who goes, I know these are meant for kids, but... And then they go into their paragraph-long rant as to why these are the worst things ever made. Which means you don't get it, but anyway. And then someone ultimately chimes in, but I gave these to my kids, and my kids love them, so see, kids love them. And then somebody chimes in, well, I gave these to my kids, and my kids hate them, so see, kids hate them. And I know parents like to hold their children in very high regard and act like their kid represents every child on the planet, but no, that's not how reality works, like, not at all. You know, just because your kid likes something doesn't mean that every kid likes them. Just because your kid hates something doesn't mean that every kid hates them. Children are actually just like adults. They all like different things, they all hate different things. They all have opinions just like we do, and, you know, I know how opinions work. I hope you do too. I will never, ever, ever sit here and act like I know what everyone likes, I know what everyone doesn't like. No, I don't know. I don't know. I know what I like, I know what I don't like, and I can only speak for myself, and I only ever speak for myself. I will never sit here and tell you or your kids what you like or tell you or your kids what you don't like, because I don't know. You can only make that decision for yourself. I'm not a mind reader, and guess what? Neither are you. I only speak for myself, you should only speak for yourself. We all like what we like, and we all don't like what we don't like, and that's perfectly okay. If there are people who love these toys, that is fine. If there are people who hate these toys, guess what? That's fine also. That is how opinions work. We don't all think the same way. But there you go, there's your little public service announcement for today. So there you have SOUNDWAVE. So if you would like this or any other Cyberverse toys, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below. You can also check out my Cyberverse playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter. All that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Cyberverse Warrior Class SOUNDWAVE. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be a geek, be proud, bomb in your face.
Lord Megatron,
What? What is a SOUNDWAVE?
I need to tell you a secret.
A secret? Okay.
You have to step in closer. I have to whisper it to you.
What? All right.
Closer.
This is getting uncomfortable.
Closer.
Yeah. Ah! Why do I keep falling for that?
Ha.